Hello, I'm John Michael Albert, the 8th Portsmouth, New Hampshire Poet Laureate, and this is Ambushed by Poetry, the Brick Project, a project to surprise people with poetry in public spaces throughout downtown Portsmouth, New Hampshire. I'm sitting outside of the library restaurant in the Rockingham, and I'm going to read you one of my favorite poems, Non sum Qualis Eram Bonae sub Regno Cynarae. This is by Ernest Dowson, and it's not terribly familiar to most people. It's actually a translation he made of an ode by Horace when he was still a student. The famous part of this poem is that a Cole Porter song, I'll Always Be Faithful to You in My Fashion, came out of this poem, and also the title for Gone with the Wind. So, Non sum Qualis Eram Bonae sub Regno Cynarae by Ernest Dowson. Last night, yesternight, betwixt her lips and mine, there fell thy shadow, Cynarae. Thy breath was shed upon my soul between the kisses and the wine. And I was desolate and sick of an old passion. Yea, I was desolate and bowed my head. I have been faithful to you, Cynarae, in my fashion. All night upon my heart I felt her warm heart beat. Night long within my arms in love and sleep she lay. Surely the kisses of her bought red mouth were sweet. But I was desolate and sick of an old passion. When I awoke and found the dawn was gray, I have been faithful to thee, Cynarae, in my fashion. I have forgot much, Cynarae, gone with the wind, flung roses riotously with the throng, dancing to put thy pale, lost lilies out of mind. But I was desolate and sick of an old passion. Yea, all the time because the dance was long. I have been faithful to thee, Cynarae, in my fashion. I cried for madder music and for stronger wine, but when the feast is finished and the lamps expire, then falls thy shadow, Cynarae. The night is thine, and I am desolate and sick of an old passion, yea, hungry for the lips of my desire. I have been faithful to thee, Cynarae, in my fashion. Thank you very much for listening. This project is sponsored by the Portsmouth Poet Laureate Program. You can find out more about Ambushed by Poetry on their webpage at pplp.org. I'd like to thank my friend and the cameraman, Mike Nelson. Poetry is everywhere. How'd we do, Ernest?
Great.
Great. Onward and upward.